Do you ever wonder, where do small business owners find motivation and energy to work on making their dream come true? I do not know about others, but I can tell you about my case. This is the yarn that started everything for me. I found it 3 years ago when I was looking through the things left from my maternal grandmother. It is spun by her almost 20 years ago, before she passed away. When I found this, you can imagine what an emotional moment that was for me. Me and my brother were practically raised by her, and she was a very important role model for me. To find this yarn that was still intact, strong, bouncy and beautiful, it made me realize how important my Romanian roots are. You are maybe wondering now, what does this story have to do with this crowdfunding campaign? Well, 3 years ago, as a result of finding my grandmother's yarn, I decided to start a small yarn company. First, I convinced my brother that we should make yarn, but not any kind of yarn, but a traditional Romanian yarn, made from unique European sheep breeds and spun by traditional Romanian spinning mills. This yarn, the same yarn that my grandmother used to make beautiful, warm and cozy sweaters and vests and hats and mittens for us when we were children. My brother was on board, and soon after my parents also, and so Moeke Yarns was born. These past 3 years were amazing, but also demanding. I live and work in the Netherlands. My brother and parents live in Romania. As you can imagine, organizing the activity, the whole logistic was quite challenging. All the production is done in Romania, using only wool from local shepherds, processed by hand, washed with quite rudimentary equipment at this moment, and then spun by one of the last traditional fiber mills in Romania. We buy the wool in spring, we process it, and by fall we have the yarns ready to be shipped. We grew slowly but steadily, and this was possible because of the enthusiastic people we met, designers that created beautiful patterns for our yarns, fiber enthusiasts that spread the word about our mission, yarn shops located all over the world that we are proud to call partners, and of course, the wonderful knitting and crochet fans who adopted us with open heart. But now, after 3 years, we are at a crossroad. We are thrilled, of course, that the demand for our yarn is increasing. However, we outgrew our production capacities. We do have a solution for this. We are building a modern processing station in order to more efficiently deal with the washing of the raw wool. This will allow us to buy more wool from the local shepherds and process it faster, of course. It also means that we will create a new job. We already started the work, and the building where the processing station will operate is ready. We also already ordered a washer from a reputable Canadian company that produces equipment for mini mills. We intend to invest in a system to heat the water that will use as much as possible renewable energy. Also, we will buy a station to purify and deal with the residual water. It goes without saying, we will only use biodegradable detergents. It is very important to us to continue to produce the yarn just as we did until now, without harsh chemicals and with low ecological impact. And next in line, a dyeing station. We only produce now yarn in natural shades, but I dream of yarn in beautiful colors, dyed using botanical pigments from local plants. Like these samples, all dyed in the past by me with plants collected from my parents' farm. As this video is approaching its end, allow me to finally introduce myself. My name is Ioana, and I am the co-founder of Moeke Yarns, and this is my dream. I want to convince the modern knitter that this distinct, rustic yarn deserves to be preserved and to be loved. Building a sustainable infrastructure is the key to achieve this. We already started the work, but your contribution will help us have everything ready on time for this fall. Any contribution is welcome, and we really hope that you will enjoy the rewards that we will prepare for you. Thank you for your attention and for any contribution supporting our crowdfunding campaign.